Yo, what's up, YouTube? It's your boy Ant Warrior back again with another video, and today I got a video for you guys to watch. It seems that Helldivers 2 have been hacked, allegedly. I have not watched the video yet. However, I did just record a video and realized, like, maybe about 3 minutes into the video that my mic was muted. Of course, this channel just has the worst of luck. But let's go ahead and get into this video today and see exactly what happened. Alrighty, checking and making sure that my mic is not muted. Okay, we're not muted, and let's go ahead and start this video again.
Hey, today we'll cover the latest major order together and talk about how it was hacked, because some players actually have reported back that the MO has been completed way faster than it was supposed to be. So we'll go over the mission briefing, not only that, but we'll also discuss the support team members' response to a sample bug and much more. If you like what you see in the video, tap the thumbs up button below, aka the like button, subscribe, and turn on notifications. Now, there's a player on Reddit that actually did the math here. For instance, right here, Texas C4 said 30 common samples and 20 rare samples per mission at the rate of 2 missions per hour. A single group player can collect 5,520 common samples or 3,680 rare samples. This player continued on to say Nival solos groups needed 8,152, giving us a player count of 8,152. to 32,609. For Urs and Sands, solo groups needed 4,076, giving us a player count of 4,076 to 16,304. And last but not least, for Crimsica, solos groups needed 2,717, giving us a player count of 2,717 to 10,870. So then this player went on to say that this would require a total amount of 14,946 to 59,783 players to maintain until the deadline. So that right there is probably a rough estimation, but when it comes down to it, we do not have that many players as of right now. I mean, if you were to look at the Steam player count, it's currently at like 30.
So for everyone who does not understand what is he talking about, so there is I'm not sure if this is an event because I have not played Helldivers 2 in a while now, but I do know that there's like some kind of a static cloud that's supposed to be in the game, and you have to take samples of it and return it back to the super earth and things like that. So, and there's a certain amount of those samples that you have to take, in order for the super earth to give you a way to work within that zone area that the this static cloud is in. And we do not have enough players to collect all of the samples right now currently in the game, but the samples have already been collected, and this thing just dropped maybe some days ago. I'm not gonna go ahead and I would go ahead and take a look. When did it drop for this current event that's going on in the game? But for now, let's just go ahead and just get back into the video, and we'll check it out later.
32,000 with its 24-hour peak, and then right now I believe there's only 27,000 players online. So there's a big difference between the estimated numbers and what we actually have. However, about an hour later, for some strange reason, the common samples were magically collected within an hour, and the third goal had increased by a quarter. Now, some are suggesting that this is due to hackers, while others think the developers may have made a mistake. Is it possible? I think so. They've done it before with the Terminate Major Order in the past that required us all to exterminate a certain number of bugs. Well, it turned out at the time, the game was actually triple counting the kills, and perhaps that is what we're seeing here.
Yeah, so it could be a glitch, I think that this could be a whole glitch in the system, and these samples could have been collected in all sorts of ways that I'm not going to get into right now. But I'm not sure if this is just necessarily someone hacked it and just collected all of the samples and completed the goal. I'm not sure of that. So looks like I was wrong that it's not about the cloud. This is just the sample collection for how many kills you get while you're down on planet. Yeah, so let's go ahead and just get back into the video, and we'll go for a few minutes to get some more information, and then I'll return with my commentary.
On the other hand, it could be that the hackers or modders are increasing the numbers of samples collected in one session. With that being said, let's get back to the numbers, because they have continued to skyrocket and have increased so much that the third goal on the list is now completed. I'm not really too sure what to say here, guys. I think there's a good chance that the game has been hacked, and the numbers have increased because of that. On the other side of the coin, there's a chance that the samples could be triple counted, just like the Terminate MO was with the bug kills. Now, about 30 minutes later, the major order has now been completed. As of right now, support team member B Vitamin has reported this issue to Joel and wrote this on the Helldivers 2 Discord. I've informed Joel, but don't know anything else at the time. I'm not going to start making guesses at what happened, will happen, because if it turns out I was wrong, I will surely perish. So as of right now, who knows what's going on, but I'm pretty sure it's one or the other, either a fault in the code, or someone has officially hacked the game and collected nearly all the samples. So which one is it? Well, it turns out that the game was actually hacked, so right here it says, Super Earth High Command has detected a large batch of counterfeit samples within the delivery of the last major order. As is customary, medals have been awarded to all Helldivers who have honorably performed their duties, and the ones submitting false samples have had their pet fish summarily executed. Laboratories all across Super Earth space are attempting to filter out the false samples, but the expected scientific advances to combat the spread of the gloom have decreased significantly. As a result of this, worlds near the gloom have begun resettlement protocols. So yeah, it turns out that it's not the developer's fault, but the game was actually hacked. Speaking of samples...
Wow, so it really was hacked. So this could be a response to the nerfs of the weapons, like someone could have just really got frustrated and was like, you know what? Hey, I'm just going to just go in and just complete everything because, yeah, I'm not going to be able to do this the normal way since my weapons are nothing now. So I'm just going to go and do this the other way, which is funny, because until now, like I say, they have an update that had just came out where, the weapons nerf wasn't. Yeah, so they have an update that just came out where the weapons nerf wasn't even addressed, and pretty much does not look like it will be addressed right now. But, however, I do know that when updates do come out, they're on strict schedules. So, say if I have an update that's gonna drop on this day, my team have to be working on this update and these particular features for that date, so even if my studio got backlash for the last update, we still have a tight deadline for the next update, and that could be an issue why the weapons nerf was not addressed in the last update. Maybe it's gonna come in a future update. I'm not sure right now, but we will keep you posted. Let's go ahead and look at a little bit more at this video. I do want to see what else do this guy have to say on this matter here, because yeah, it looks like it's confirmed that they were hacked. So let's see.
There's a potential bug running amok, and apparently some players are claiming that they're unable to properly extract with samples. The support team member over on Helldivers 2 official Discord had this to say in the Mission Tactics channel. B Vitamin wrote, "Howdy Helldivers, has anyone ran into a situation on difficulty 10 where you are able to get more than one confidential data in a mission, causing rewards to bug out? If so, please DM me. I'm investigating this and have questions." Then there's a member on the Discord that asked, "Is it a bug?" And support team member responded with, "People are saying samples aren't awarded if this happens, so I'm looking into it on the dev's behalf. Please send me a DM if you've had multiple bot heads bug larva spawn in one mission." Alright, as you can see, there are some issues surrounding the confidential data. I wasn't aware of this until recently because I cannot stand to be on the automaton planet after the latest update, especially because you guys know how the new barrage tanks work. They do not have a weak spot on them like the normal tanks do, but hey, I digress. So the item is completely bugged, and this has been reported on Reddit by a player who said, "Confidential data is bugged, all mission samples can be lost." Then this player went on to say, "It's possible for 3 confidential data to spawn inside of the automaton fortress. However, extracting with more than one of them causes the game to glitch out. You will be awarded none of the samples from that mission that you collected. This occurred 3 times to my group last night. Each time we received nothing. In the post-mission screens, the operation status will glitch to show 3 ICBM mission symbols. It will then skip samples collected screen and finally put you back on the ship. Skipping the stats, your sample count will not change."
Okay, so it looks like that someone could have been going through this bug and noticed that they were being bugged out and glitching from this, and then they got aggravated and just hacked the system and completed all of the challenges, just through that way, because maybe they feel like they should have got those rewards, and they didn't get them, so they're gonna go and get them anyway. That could be a thing. All right, so let's go ahead and get back into the video. Let's take a look at some more of what he had to say.
And to show some further proof, there's a player on Reddit who also posted this image right here that clearly shows 3 skulls, which are confidential datas. This right here, I've never seen something like this on the Terminate side with the Mega Nest, so I believe this is mainly an issue with the automaton planets only. If you have experienced this as well, let me know in the comments below. Next, the community is actually helping out the developers with their known issues. As you all know, recently the latest hotfix included some known bugs, and the Escalation of Freedom update, the patch prior to the hotfix, also had some known bugs as well. There's a Reddit member here who posted this with a title that says, "Other known issues not included in the official known issues 1.001.003. With that said, here's what Arrowhead hasn't mentioned in their known issues yet. Weapon damage reduced when walking backwards. This first one, I wasn't even aware was a bug, and I wasn't even sure if that's even possible, but I guess it is. The second one is enemy weapons sometimes shoot through terrain. This right here I've noticed quite a lot with factory striders, and sometimes those smaller enemy types. Now, especially if you're behind cover, right, and there's a grenade thrown, it will still knock you back regardless, which is pretty crazy because, there's supposed to be this whole idea that the game is supposed to be realistic, right, and it's supposed to have realism, but that right there, I don't think that's real. But anywho, coming up at number 3, we have players can become stuck on the sides of the Pelican ramp. This one specifically I haven't encountered just yet, thankfully, because that sounds terrible. But yeah, this right here is another known issue that isn't on the Arrowhead list, essentially. Anyways, number 4, Nuke Nursery mission can soft lock from an uninteractable terminal. This one has been around for quite some time. Surprised it's not been fixed just yet. But yeah, that one's been around since the mission was first released. So yeah, it's been quite some time. Number 5, cause of death wronged frequently. This right here, I believe this player is talking about the issue where it pops up and it says that you actually took yourself out instead of, the robot or a bug. So that's pretty much what that is. Number 6, player armed hell bombs don't always explode when destroyed. Yeah, this one's pretty common, guys. So what this is right here, if you guys do not know, you can actually activate a hull bomb and walk away and shoot it and it will explode, or if, an enemy does it, that can also happen.
Okay, so I just came up with an idea of what I think happened. So every time when you get the reward, um, and then it glitches out, it could repeat in the system multiple times. You know that these rewards were collected, and then and so you got multiple people doing this thing. So let's say if it just repeated maybe 6 or 7 or 8 times trying to do what it's supposed to do, but it's just, you know, because we all know games are just programs running in the background. So let's say if there's like a function that is being called when you have the reward, then that function would be executed multiple times trying to um you know trying to give you the reward, but instead of giving you the reward, it's just making uh, the reward bar just go up. So it's just saying like you've got this reward multiples of times, and then just imagine thousands of players getting this same glitch, and then the reward system is just completed all of a sudden just because this one function was being called multiple times from a glitch. That could be a thing as well, so it could still not be a hack. We'll see. We will definitely keep things updated, and we will make sure everyone stay posted. But I'm going to put a link in the description to this video. You can go ahead and and watch the video and finish it there, and I will see you guys in the next video. And before I go, make sure you like and subscribe, because this is a new channel and I am trying to grow my channel to 1,000 followers at least, within the next week or two. Hopefully that happens. I don't expect it to happen, but if it does, I really appreciate all of you guys. And yeah, uh, let's let's get at it, guys. Like and subscribe, share the video, let everyone know that there is a new channel that is not afraid of covering even the smallest of things that are not being covered by the big YouTubers. All right. See you guys next time.